Right, well, there's a very slight amount of light in the sky, so it's time to get up, make myself a cup of tea, and start thinking about getting out to sea. So, good morning everyone. Let's get that done. Got a cup of tea, that's the most important thing. There's a ferry on the way in, so I'm not going out for a little while. Got to wait for that to get in. So I'm busy myself around the boat, getting a few things ready. Save time a bit later on. So first thing we think about is I've got to reset the anchor because the breakout on the anchor snapped on the last anchor lift. So I need to put a bit of sacrificial rope to hold the anchor chain to the anchor, so that if ever it gets really stuck, it will come out backwards. So we'll do that first, and then get myself off the mooring and stand by waiting for a quick escape as soon as the ferry's in. But you know, it's a nice bright morning. Sun is still below the horizon, but hopefully we'll see a nice sunrise, and should be a bit of a red sky this morning because there is some bad weather coming, but tomorrow. So let's get the anchor done. We'll see if I can get the camera on it so you can see what I'm doing. And yeah, see you in a bit. So I use a 7.5 kilo Bruce anchor, and the way I have it is that the chain is attached at the nose of the anchor, and then at the tail of the anchor, I don't know if these are the right terminologies, but the other end of the anchor, we have a bit of sacrificial rope here, so that if I struggle to get the anchor, that will snap and then the anchor will pull out backwards. That's the idea behind it. So you need a little bit of rope to tie onto there, so that will work. So let's find a bit of rope to do that. So here comes the ferry. So very shortly we'll be able to get out. I've got a few more things to get sorted out before that gets to that point. Right, well we're out. Well, we're on our way out. The ferry is in behind me there. You can see him on his berth, and all of the boats that were queuing up to get out have made their way out. So we're on our way out. So happy days. The plan is to go out to a bit of ground off here, drop the anchor and have a lazy day fishing with baits, see what we can find. So, happy days. Beam's rays of sunlight beaming down. That's a portend that we're going to see some rays today. I mean, it's not rays I'm after today, but unless we get a specific different species of ray, spotted or blonde or undulate. But yeah, be interesting to see any sort of fish. To be honest, a tide is going to be whistling, so it will be interesting to see how this goes. I might have to use quite a heavy rod and some big heavy weights, get it on the bottom. See how it goes. Plan A. If plan A don't come off, then we'll have to go and fish a wreck or something like that, I think. Be drifting quite quickly. Right, we want to be just to the left of where we're going. That little pink spot there is where we want to be, sort of hanging on anchor. The drift line is that diagonal line down there, so we're about probably in the right place here, I think. All right, so let's drop the anchor. I'm not going to film that because I'm going to be too busy. Well, we're setting up. We've got one rod out already, and already I've got a bit of interest on it, but I think it might be a dogfish, judging by that. So do I wind into it, or I leave it to do its doggy thing? And I set up the other rod. There's something definitely there, isn't there? I suspect it's a dogfish. If it suddenly takes off, we'll keep on tackling up, I think, and then we'll wind it up. I don't know, it's going. Lead on here because the tide is flowing. Some colour, and it is a dogfish. Well, proves the system is working. Right, it does mean we've got two rods to tackle up now, get back down. Really. But there you go, one doggy. Woohoo, bye. It's not fishing if you're not catching dogfish. One of the things I do when I'm uptiding, especially in deep water, is I don't really want the breakaway wires to break out. So to hold them in place, I put a bit of electrical tape around the top of them there, like that. A couple of wraps of electrical tape on there, and that just holds them in place a bit better. So they're not going to break out now. Yep. So little tip. You can use a cable tie as well, but I find electrical tape's better. Long way across tie. Dogfish again. Smoothound on mackerel. Would you believe it? Nice. Nice starry smoothhound. Let's get him away. And a kiss. Run away! Hee hee! Thought that was kiting across. So yeah, smoothhound. That's good to see. Shows the system's working. Going to get a third rod down because I want to show you if I can get some bream or something like that. But just tackling that up now. I've got a feeling I've got a dogfish asleep on the end of that one as well, but I'm not going to get it in yet. Let's get the uptide rod back out and finish off baiting up this light rod and see what we can get. I think he's been on there for quite a while. So much so that all of his mates have robbed the bait. But circle hook's done its job, the corner of his mouth. I think I might kind of try putting a prawn on here, as there are smoothhounds about. Right, bringing in the uptide rod, but I've actually got some weight on it. There's some colour, but it's not the nicest colour. It's a spotty brown colour. How long he's been on there for? So, another dogfish. Back. Bait completely robbed, because what happens is one dogfish takes the bait and swims away with it, and then all his mates come along and rob him of the bait. So that's what happens here. Phil. Okay, so let's cast this in the boat. Cast it out of the boat, but we're casting in the boat. I'm saying that even though I'm on my own. So we're casting in the boat. And then we let the line out, so it creates a great big bow. That's on the bottom now. We'll let a bit more out, so again it's coming down at an angle to the lead. Hold the lead in the bottom. That's probably enough, we'll see. See if that starts to bit of a going on there, and that's on a prawn head. So I mean, it's not what I would call a smoothhound bite, but something definitely going on there. maybe. Another species, or a species, a big one. But no, what it is it's on the little, on my other rod. The two rods are tangled up together, and we've got a little bream. Need to get a picture of that on the camera. A bit of a tangle going on here, I feel. Got some activity on this rod. Sit still. Sit still, that man. Another little smoothhound. Let's get him back. But that was a target species caught in the target manner. So guess what? Yeah. And cut.
You're a rebel, getting into trouble. You are kind of like a fire, like a.
Decent fresh bait. Well, we're having a good day. We've had 2 smoothhounds, 2 bream, a mackerel, loads of dogfish, but whatever. And yeah, good, it's nice. But we've not had the actual target species. But we'll keep on trying. I'll bring that uptide rod in again and rebait it, because I'm suspecting there's probably a dogfish asleep on the end of it. But we'll do that in a second. What a lovely little fish they are, bream. Aren't they pretty? Aren't they pretty? Whoops! And they're spiky and they're wriggly. And we're going to put him back. And he's gone. Woo. Straight back down to growing to be big. Right, so let's get this uptide rod in and have a look, see if we've got anything on there. As I say, there's good every chance there's a sleeping dogfish on here. There is colour, but again, it's a brown spotty colour. Yeah, that's been on there a while, I guess. Another doggy. Oh, and he's wrapped his hands around my hand. Don't want to take the skin off my hand, please. There you go, and away. And away he's gone. We'll get him tackled back up and get him back out there. Okay, casting in the boat. Right, I think it's time to put the kettle on and have a cup of tea. That's what I reckon. Right, so the uptide rod is going. Which is quite good. Yeah, there's definitely something on the uptide rod there. So let's wind into that and see what it is. Could just be a dogfish, or it could be something better. It's a bit hard to tell with the uptide rod because obviously you're a long way away from your bait. There's something on it. Oh, something. Go in. Cool, please let it be the target species. I don't think it's a dogfish, but I might be proven wrong. There's colour. It's a dogfish. Bloody dogfish. I thought that was something decent then. It's not even a decent dogfish, to be fair. A spotty. Just occasionally the circle hooks don't quite do it. Kettle's boiling though, so we will have a cup of tea in a minute. Come back round to see me. Subject lost, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. There we go, it's found me again. And away, before he takes the skin off my hands. Bloody things. Should we put some fresh mackerel on this? As we have got a live mackerel on me. Well, no sooner do I get a cup of tea and a biscuit in the hands and the right hand rod starts going. Because I put the camera on now, it'll stop. Oh no, it's still going, it's still going. This is the little Breamy rod, so it'd be nice to get a nice size Bream. Yeah, something there, I think. Oh, you know what I think? I think this might be a dogfish. Oh, it's fighting like a Bream. If it's a Bream, it's a good one. Or it's a couple of little ones. Yeah, it's not nodding and banging. We'll see in a minute. We'll see some colour. We've got a Bream to come home for dinner. It'd be nice. Got some colour coming up. Two of them. Two fish. No, I've got my other rod again. How the hell? No, I haven't. Oh, no, I've got a nice Bream. That's not a bad Bream this time of year. And I picked up the mackerel carcass that I threw in. I don't know how that's happened. I must have slid down the line. Get rid of that. Come on, get off there. Get off there. That's slightly better. Still not eating size, but yeah, slightly better. Just goes to show they're not all the little tiny ones. There's a few better ones mixed in amongst them. So yeah, what a beautiful fish they are. What a beautiful fish. Give him a little kiss and put him back. And away he goes. Gotta stop saying that because I notice there's a few other people saying away. But I like it, so I'll keep doing it. Okay, so can I settle down and finish off my cup of tea and eat my biscuit? I wonder. Looking around, there's nothing happening on the rods at the minute, so let's drink my tea and eat my biscuit. Well, we got a bit of activity on the uptide rod again. I'm suspecting dogfish again because it's not really going. It's not the desired species. The desired species should give me a real cracking breakout bite, but just getting plagued with dogfish on it. We'll get it in, put some fresh bait on it and whack it out again. And then once we've used up this frozen mackerel, this last frozen mackerel, I think we'll try a fresh mackerel on there, a bit of fresh mackerel. Or should we go fresh mackerel now? Ooh. Yeah, you know something, I think I might go fresh mackerel now while the tide's still running. So let's wind this in and have a look. So it's following me. Oh, it's heavy. Whatever it is, it's heavy. The lead snagged in. Oh, something's just given. I think the lead's come off, or the line snapped. I think the line went. I think I lost a lot. Well, there you go. I was wondering if it was my FG knot had gone, but it's not. But I think it's gone at the swivel. It was snagged in something and it's gone. So I'll retackle it up and get it back out. It is starting to go a little bit now. Yeah. See if I can turn the camera around so you can see it. Oh, that's a bit better bite. That is a bit better bite. Yeah, that was a bit more of a lunging bite, but nothing seemed to be happening now. Still something there. Wind into it. Let's see if we've got some fish on here or not. If it's just another bloody dogfish. Ooh. Ooh. Feels a bit better than a dogfish, but I said that before. Lost my gear. It's holding off cross tide, banging and nodding a bit. Ah, it's come off. It came off. Let's slow down a bit because sometimes tope follow it up. It was definitely a better fish. Definitely fresh mackerel is the answer, isn't it? Yeah, the mackerel's pulled down and masked the hook. Oh well. Get that rebaited and get it back out. Uptide rod's going again. A couple of good solid tugs. And again, yeah, that's a solid tug again. Right, there's the uptight rod. Camera's on it, because you know what happens when you put a camera on a rod, it stops happening. But yeah, still something tugging there, isn't there? I think it's a dogfish though. It's shaking its head. Yeah, I've got a feeling it might be another bloody dogfish. Oh, I don't know. Oh, that's a bit more solid. Let's feel it. and see what happens. Ooh. That feels good. Feels a bit more solid than a doggy. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's something on there. Don't think that's a dogfish. Oh, don't think that's a doggy. Am I going to need the net? Ooh, that feels good. Feels good. Oh, it's come off again. What? It's a bloody circle hook, so I'm not a fan of them. Leave it in case it takes it again. Yeah, bait is shredded. No fish. So again, bait is fed down and master hook. Let's have a go with a dongle. Well, just dropped my Bream rig down, hit the bottom, straight into a decent bite, and it's a nice red Gurnard, which I need to get a photograph of for the species hunt. That was a crazy 5 minutes, and I'm not sure if my uptide rod's not going. The other thing that I didn't get on camera was on the way down, before I got the red Gurnard, I got 2 mackerel I picked up on the drop as well. So it's just going loopy all of a sudden. It's gone from too little to too much. Never too much. But let's bait him up again. Right, let's have another go getting this down after what I'm after on it, which is a nice bream, not Gurnards, mackerel or any other random fish. I literally must have landed it on the nose of that bloody red Gurnard. This tide's going slack now. What I might do is just put one rod down with a camera on it and a bait and just see what's around. Let's have a look, see if there's any mackerel on the mackerel rod. Outside one going, or is it just getting a bit slack? Oh. Oh. Right, well we're going to get some lunch on. I think I'm going to have a pot noodle, so I boil some water up for that. I've changed the hook arrangement on the upside rod because of the 2 fish that I lost, although it's pretty slack water now. So we're gradually swinging around. Hopefully we'll swing around and we'll be fishing on the bottom of the slope of this ramp. I've got a camera on that one. Same old on there. And the mackerel feathers just aren't doing anything. So that's what we're doing. Let's get the kettle on. Let's get a pot noodle on. All right, that rod's going crazy. It's a Bream rod. Looks like a Bream bite as well. So let's see if we've got one on. Yeah, rattling around. Rattling around. I think it might be a big mackerel. Going in the live bait tank, mate. Macaroons. The tide has literally just started to flow, but we're still hanging down tide, if you like, because the wind is stronger than the tide. I think today's going to be one of those days when it takes ages for the tide to start running. But, oh, I'm getting bites. Got a rattling bite on that. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's, whatever that is, it's hanging on. Oh, definitely hanging on. They're only tiny little size 4 hooks on here, so it'll be interesting to see what this is. Probably a great big chubby mackerel. The way it's going, it could be a good bream. Could be a pair of good bream. Oh. Or it could be scad. What have we got here? No, it's a nice bream. It is a nice bream. That's a nice bream, that is a nice bream. Pleased with that. That's almost big enough to come home for tea. In fact, I think that is good enough to come home for tea. So let's put him in the live bait tank. There you go. Suddenly it all starts happening. Now the camera rod, that was going as well. So I'd be interested to see if I've got something on film. Something taking the bait. I'll wind it in a minute. Probably a dogfish on there. The dogfish do seem to like geeking the camera. Get that down again. Just literally hitting the bottom and then just keeping it taut because the boat is swinging around and what I don't want is a bloody maypole of fishing lines. Let's bring this in now, see if there's something on it. There's definitely a bite on there, so it'll be interesting to see the film. See if there's any bait on here. If so, we'll put another bait down. Might put a mackerel head down. Yeah, that bait has been well and truly munched. Hopefully, all on film. Let's hope it's not too dark down there. So we put a mackerel head on there. See what that attracts. Hopefully the camera's still running. I reckon my pot noodle's ready now. You know what's going to happen, don't you? I'll get hot food in my hand and I'm going to get a cracking bite. I'm not fishing uptide at the moment. I just got my uptide rod up and down because the boat is swinging around and it was pulling the lead. So, right, pot noodle time. It's not, is it just not only a king pot noodle, it's a king pot noodle, whatever that means. And it looks like it's well and truly ready Right, so I guarantee as soon as I start eating this, something will happen. But we'll see. I knew that would happen when I had a pot noodle. The rod nearly went over the side, but I think it was just that the lead had caught. I think there's a weight on it, you know? Probably bringing up all the other leads. Oh no, we have a dogfish and a dogfish. We have 2 dogfish. Cheeky fuckers. A double header. 2. When you're fishing with pennel rigs, dogfish obviously compete with each other for the bait. So there's a bit of bait left over sticking out of the one's mouth with a hook in it. You will catch a second dogfish, which is exactly what's happened then. And probably 3rd or 4th dogfish has come along and polished all the bait off as well. It's down and straight away got a bite. So see, it's bashed it on a head of a red Gurnard again. Oh no, nothing there. There was definitely a bite though. Yeah. Hit the bottom, got a bite again. Weird. Probably mackerel or something taking it on the way down, I guess. On that rod now. Bream, another nice bream. A brace of bream for your tea, maybe. There you go. Bream, just a little bit small. Really, just a little bit small, but still nice fish. Lovely fish. And they are, as they say in Australia, some of the best eating fish in the sea. But this one's just a little bit small. Hey, camera off, and this starts to happen. Must be a bream swim. I'm in the bream swim here. Oh, there's a better fish. Yeah, strip both baits. I think I found Bream City because I can't even hit the bottom when I'm picking bream up. Ow. Oh, shit. What I want is a couple more big ones. You're too small. But it's Bream City down there for sure. Right, let's see if I can get this down, if it goes straight into a bite like it has. Now I've got the camera, it won't happen of course. But here we go. Letting go, it's going down. Going down. Hit the bottom. And we've got a knock on already. Probably might both my baits robbed. That was probably both the baits robbed, because I had one tug, then took the second tug, and now nothing. I'm suspecting there's no bait on there now. A little bait baggers, let's bring it up and see if I've got any bait on it. Yeah, one bait's gone, the other bait's still there, but one bait's gone. Right, let's put this down again and see if we get a bite straight away. Bonk, on the bottom. Ooh, and then a bite straight away. Maybe I've swung off Bream City. Right, no bite straight away this time. Better check their rods really, haven't I? See what's on there, see what's tangled up, because we are now almost facing the right way. Well, I'm winding up the camera rod and there's definitely some weight on there. I don't want to do is snap off and lose my camera. This had a whole mackerel head on it. It's not tugging, it's just a bit of weight. Ooh, I can see some colour though. Got rain on it. A ray. Coming up backwards. But snap off and lose the camera. Hopefully there's some film. Right, there we go. Nice little thorny. And let's get him back. We'll get her back. Swing a dogfish maybe. Round this way. Another doggy. Another doggy. Lost count how many dogfish I've had. I've lost count how many dogfish I've had. I've had lots. But we've had plenty of other species as well. So we've had, what have we had? We've had Bream, we've had red Gurnard, we've had Smoothounds, we've had a Thornback, Mackerel, Dogfish. That's it, six species so far. We haven't finished yet, but we've not for long. We've got about another half an hour. Right, casting in the boat. Seagull's a bit optimistic. Right, that's it. So I'm tackled up bar one rod. Just got to get the upside rod in. There was some activity on it just now. I think there still is a bit of activity on it. I suspect it might be a dogfish, but we'll get it in, pack it away, then we're going to head home. So this last rod in. First and last fish of the day, dogfish. So we've had a cracking day. We've had 6 species. So what did we start off? We started off with dogfish, then we had smoothhounds, then we had bream, then we had a red Gurnard, then we had a mackerel, and then I had a thornback. So 6 species, yeah. So it's not a bad day. Yeah, that's not a bad day. Didn't get the target, but I think I had a couple of small ones, but circle hooks let me down. Or my baiting correctly for circle hooks. But anyway, we're packed up now. We're gonna start heading in.
So you kissed a girl just 'cause you wanted to. Not thinking about what you made it do. She started doing her hair and makeup, oh, just for you. Only because you kissed a girl when you wanted to.